What's up, guys? Back with a new video today. Off to Kansept for comp training. Let's get it.
What's up, guys? So first I want to start off give a plug for our friend Eric at UFC Waikele. So I guess he's part of the We Defy Foundation that supports, I think it's military veterans, for giving them paying for like a 1-year membership for jiu-jitsu and a gi. So they're actually having a open mat on Memorial Day, May 27th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Mililani UFC. Anybody can attend, anybody can join, so no need to be a UFC member. I'll post the details on our Instagram site so you can see, read more about what the foundation, and if you're interested in donating to their cause. I want to talk a little bit about last night's class, but I'll let Cart talk about it a little bit.
All right. So yesterday we did the objective-based training again for the kids and the adults, and this time we kind of both created some games. So the ones that I picked were similar to the ones we did last time. So I don't even remember right now, but I remember so we tried to do some new ones. So some passing from outside, so starting in front of the knees and controlling the shins, don't let the shins hit you, was one game. The other game was 1 foot on the inside, trying to keep 1 foot inside, like stepping in kind of like to a De La Hiva type of position, headquarters. And the last one was kind of you're passing the knee line on the side, and you got to keep the feet from coming back inside. So we've been doing headquarters. The head coach, Coach Chris, he went over headquarters, so we thought it would be a good idea to just keep adding on maybe some drills that'll help them incorporate maybe more the skills within the technique, so that they can try to get comfortable in the position and then start trying to execute the technique. So we did some headquarters ones to get headquarters, maintain, and then find it and go to a pass. I still think though that we need to keep figuring out games and making the constraints more specific, because some of the ones where we'll put it all together and they have a lot of free reign, it's still kind of a little chaotic. So I think finding a way to really set the rules where we can make them move how we want them to move how we want them to focus on in certain areas, like trying to wedge the arms or something, or trying to just maintain top pressure, just stuffing them, connection, some basic skills, and how to feel comfortable with grappling, no techniques, pretty much.
I think so. I had them do another object-oriented game where bottom person would be trying to frame. First starting off using feet, just moving around, then feet and hands, and then tying it all together. So the bottom person would try to engage frames, but I don't know if everybody kind of got the goal of the game right. It wasn't to try to pass and go hard. It was more for the person framing to understand how to place frames and where to place frames and where they would be most productive to place them. So I think some of it too is we're trying to feel out how to explain the game, and then how to closely watch the people, especially if they're not doing it correctly, to stop them and kind of correct them and have them focus more on what we're trying to get them to do, versus like, I'm gonna run around the guy and jump past his legs. It's really not the goal of the game. One of the other things that we talked about a little bit too was, should we do the objective games and do them like more times within the class. Like instead of doing 6 or 7 different games, just do like 3 or 4, but do them multiple times with different body types and just kind of roll through that. But I guess because we don't get to try it out a lot, it'll probably take us a little while to figure out the one that's most beneficial. But you know, it's fun. We're learning, trying new things, right? I think for us, because a lot of our guys are not super advanced yet, that these objective type games are helpful to them, right? So I'm hoping like in the next month or so we can see some improvement on people, you know, because there was a series where we were doing technique and there was a heavy focus on deep half, right? So you know, Cart plays that a lot. I try to use it some, and then we had a guy come in and teach it for us. Mason, what's up? And then we actually see guys using it, and there's a guy he's a big guy, like he's probably maybe 5'9". He's probably like 185. He's doing deep half, and he executes the technique pretty well. You know, still some refinement, but he learned from it. So I think that was definitely a plus to the techniques that Carl was teaching, that the guy got something out of it and he's using it in his game. So that's good. So hopefully these objective-based games, we can start to see similar things from our guys in specific positions and how they play it. So that's good.
I think one last idea that I was kind of telling you that we said is kind of funny, but that how you were mentioning, it's not more so about the passing, it's more so about the bottom guy. I think in the beginning, or as you keep leveling up, you start to understand that sometimes you're there for the other person. You know, you're not in the drill for yourself, so you don't have to go as hard as you can to benefit the most, because not all the time does more effort equal more success in jiu-jitsu, right? So sometimes it's about, you know, just find the little stuff and let the other guy work. It's not about like making him lose the drill, because then he doesn't learn shit, and then sometimes you're just fucking off like, oh, this is easy, but you're not trying to do the challenge that we're trying to set forth, right? So everybody can benefit from any speed of training. It doesn't need to be fast or slow. Like if the guy's 85, you're gonna expect to go quick with him, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, something simple where you level up or level down to where the guy is, or even the parameters of the drill, so that they can get a feel for it and you can see that they're understanding it. And that's being a good partner, right? It's not just about I'm gonna freaking pass him because he can't even frame. Yeah, try pass somebody who can frame and then see what it's like. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself a challenge within something that does seem easy. Or if you don't think you can get something from it, try to take something away from it, right? There's always a availability to learn, so why hold yourself back and, you know, not try to receive anything?
I think that ties to that previous video we made about varying your degree of intensities in training, yeah? So that both people can benefit, right? I mean, to your point, that's very good, that yeah, you're not always going to be the direct beneficiary of the drill, but you're helping your partner get better, right? And like I said before, without teammates, you cannot improve. It's impossible to improve in jiu-jitsu. I think that's all I got for today as we finish off this video.